Alright, we're going to do another 15-10 rapid game. It's been a few days. Got busy with the holidays and such. Try to find a new one. Let's see if he is here. Am I recording? Okay. Basic. Pretty basic. Just moving fast here, trying to keep up tempo. I think I can just bishop here. I don't see a reason why not to. He can maybe come knight in. I kind of think it's all good if he wants to go that way. I can kick maybe with a3. Yeah, I think we have to kick anyway here because his queen wants to come in. Now it's just more pressure than I want to deal with at the moment, being a bit uncaffeinated. Okay, he'll take. I think pawn takes makes sense because I'm just going to take here. I'll undouble my pawns. Maybe I have the B file. Okay, he's taking a little time. Just double checking that I am recording. OBS breaks constantly. I don't really know why. I didn't have time to figure it out. I had time for a game, or I had time to figure it out. So I just picked a game. But yeah, it's like I turn my computer off. I turn my computer back on, I change nothing in the settings, and everything is broken, and I just have a hard time understanding why. Okay, takes. This is a bit odd placement. Maybe I can strike. Well, I can't really strike in the center, can I? Because he's got knight takes. But maybe e3, and I can double his pawns in an awkward way. He's probably coming back here next move though, so I might not have time. Yeah, it kind of stinks I can't get e4 in. Well, let's take first. See what he does. Probably like this makes the most sense. Interesting. Okay. This is just a bit awkward for my bishop. He's kind of staring at nothing. Yeah, it does strike at this knight, but I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't just play back here to c7 on the next move. And then I've wasted a bit of time. Let's see. So knight here. I think queen c2 maybe. Don't see why not. See if this could be a little weird. Maybe I should have gone h3. Don't always like playing these h3 moves early in the game, but sometimes it makes sense, and maybe here it did to avoid. I mean, it's not like the weakest pawn in the world, but I'd like to have it on the center. I can also move the knight. Okay, interesting. Maybe I see his point. Kind of cramping my development here. I think he's coming out better in this opening. The game is young. What if I get my bishop out here and then play e3? Bishop out, queen here. Might be a little uncomfortable. So what if push instead? I get an isolated pawn. No, it's not isolated. You still have your e-pawn. Okay. Boy, kind of between these two, because I still don't necessarily want him coming in and disrupting my pawn structure. This bishop is kind of clunky at the moment. And he's my bad bishop. I don't hate the idea of exchanging him for a knight here. And then I can, you know, guard here. Decisions. Let's waste a move. This just seems uncomfortable to me. Probably pre-move this recapture. Okay. Now, I was thinking about c4. I think I'm just going to play it. I need space. Okay, what do I got here? Seems pretty normal. E3 here. Maybe not think about it too hard and just play it. Kind of calculating some exchanges that might happen if I traded everything. This still seems like a bit annoying for him. I mean, I don't necessarily want to give my bishop up because it's a pretty strong piece, but these pawns would be pretty bad. Double pawns here, pawn island here. Maybe some long-term weaknesses for him if we go all the way to an endgame. This is pretty not. It's not very tactical right now, so we could be in it for the long haul. What's he gonna do? Okay. Logical move. But now I kind of get this, don't I? Bishop b4 with tempo. Let's say he pushes, then I can take. I mean, I don't hate this, right? Before here, attack his knight. Say here. Let's go here if he pushes. Let's just, I want to get castled for sure. So maybe here, push, takes. So, okay, I think I'm just going to try to get castled. I don't think he can take, or I mean, I don't think he can block with his pawn here on c5. I think I can just win it with my pawn. Okay, now let's get the light squared bishop in play. And castle. Threatening a pawn here. Not exactly, I mean it's a bit awkward. My queen would end up with a big discovered attack hanging, looming over her. So like maybe knight d2 first. Check I'm still recording. Seems like it. I cropped my name off on the bottom. That's too bad. I'm rated 1571 in this game. OBS was not cooperating. It's not showing any of the windows that I created to capture like the chessboard. It won't show them with chess.com. It'll show them with like other things. I think I can castle here. That's an interesting choice. Probably good. Like, I can't see a way to immediately exploit it. Maybe this might be interesting. No, that's a big hole. Well, not really. I think I'm just gonna castle. Just gonna castle. I think this exchange greatly favors him. I'm imagining a knight getting in here, and that's pretty uncomfortable. I think his position might be favorable even. He's got a decent position. This knight is a pest. So I have some problems to solve. I mean, I don't really want to play f3 to kick him out. Could be that I need to. Takes. Well, let's line a rook up here. This piece is only defended once, so he would have to capture back with his bishop. Okay. He's going after my bishop. Maybe I don't mind that. I mean, I do a little bit, but if I go here, takes. There's a lot of ways to defend that, but get an active rook. Or here. Maybe push. Or push and lock things down. Or bishop all the way back if I want to preserve it. You know what? Let's do that. Let's preserve the bishop. What are you going to do? Because now, maybe I get c5 in. And then maybe the bishop can come all the way back. Push, take. Almost. I think that's maybe a good thing to shoot for. Planting a bishop here. So I didn't want to exchange here. I think that favors him. Like, even this is opening up. I think maybe pushing, kind of weakening this square a little bit, but I could still control it. A bit clunky still, you know, I'm interfering with my rooks by playing here. Hopefully it's very temporary. Yeah, now what? I think I still might want to go here. And control the dark squares over here. He pushes. Maybe it doesn't matter. Queen could capture. Let's say if he takes. And I have a lot of pressure here. Could be useful. I think this makes sense. Trying to control the dark squares on his queen side. And reclaiming some of that space that I didn't have at the start of this game. Just kind of hopping his knight back and forth a lot, it feels like. So, what is he gonna do? I cropped my timer out too. We're roughly equal on time. I've got 10 minutes, 40 seconds to his 9:50. Oh boy, I'll learn someday. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. Now maybe here. If he takes, I take. I've got the file. I can get a bishop in. I think this is just pretty logical. Also considering bishop b4 to reclaim the connection with my rooks. But I think this is maybe more immediate. Let's play here. He's kind of got the king side locked down pretty nicely with this move, at least for the present. I didn't see a way around it. But this pawn's pretty weak now, so maybe we have ideas of knight e5 to target it. If he captures, we can take with the queen and pressure it even more. He pushes. Okay. That seems like a concession to me. What if I go here? Or what first? He has to get out of this pin probably. Maybe this probably makes... Oh, no, that's not so good because this is coming with tempo. I kind of like pinning him here. Let's get my rooks connected again. This was kind of the plan, right? Get the bishop over here on a5. We're infiltrating dark square weaknesses. See this? Another dark square weakness. So, queen up. I think I might win this pawn. And maybe his position's starting to collapse there. So probably queen here. I can pressure the pawn again. Bishop back. Then I win his knight because he's not protected anymore. Okay, this is looking good. So like queen here, defend the knight, get out of the pin. Knight e5, attacking c6. He would have to defend it, and not a lot of ways to do that I'm seeing. So like this is one way to try, but then he drops his knight because yeah, the queen can't defend. Okay. Not sure what that accomplishes other than deprive his knight of a square. I think 95 makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Now, what if I play f3? Over here? I think f3 now. Because where does his knight go? He can attack my rook. That makes, I guess. That's kind of far flung there. Okay. Here. Is this queen getting in the action then? Not really, because he drops the knight. Huh. I kind kind of want to go for f3, 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 f3. Okay. Can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. It's kind of like these three choices. This one is maybe the most active. Rook e1. Then I don't really see a follow-up because if he tries to bring more pieces in, I'm just going to try it. Let's see, f3. Pretty committal decision, weakening the king, weakening e3. But e3 is a dark square. He doesn't have a dark squared bishop. At least there's that. And so he targeted with, you know, knight. But this was one of the differences in our position, is he played this move and I didn't. So I can chase his knight away, and he can't so easily chase mine away. Here, I think I'm just playing e1, rook e1. This configuration puts my rook as far as possible away from the knight, basically. So, like, I just don't see what he does here. Where's his knight going? Supporting the pawn we just weakened, getting out of the way. And now he has some problems, potentially. Take. Does he go here? No, I don't think so. We can just get rid of this pawn. He might have to go here first, defend this guy, but then, I mean, his queen is kind of has two jobs. His queen's watching over both of these pieces. So if he goes here, they're both hanging. I mean, maybe it looks scary with a weak king, queen, and a knight here, but he's losing material if he tries this. Okay. Now I was thinking to chase his knight away. Or do I need to? I think I do want to chase his knight. I've got to crack through at some point. How am I breaking through? Here, 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 here. He has to go like all the way here. It's a bit awkward, isn't it? And what if I push, trade a bunch? This has got to be good. What am I missing? Knight here. It's going to be able to hop in here after I push. Okay. But I can still take. Takes. That still seems fine. Get out of there, knight. To the side with you. And I think it's time to crack through. Or do I even want to prevent this? Push here first. He pushes. I don't think I can prevent it. I think I just push. And he goes here. And I can take here. Or do I take this way? That's not as good. I get skewered. The bishop will end up here hitting both of these. So I think I take this way. Let's try it. I'm kind of expecting knight f4 here. I think it's okay. If he captures, I capture. Maybe this is a little scary. What if here now? Check. I have to calculate that, make sure I'm not getting mated, but he still drops pieces. I think the tables have turned. I might be ahead now. Knight f4 makes sense. That's a pretty strong move here, hopping into this newly weakened square. So I'm thinking pawn captures pawn, knight captures bishop, queen captures knight. Oh, he's not going to do that, huh? Okay. I kind of want to take here and force him to capture. And then maybe I've got ideas. Oh, I can even push and attack his pinned knight. Well, no, I can't. He's gonna take. Can't do that. But, okay, rook on the open file. Got some progress. We can also pin his pawn to the king. Okay. What if I go here now? What do you got up your sleeve? Bishop here. That looks tactically vulnerable because it's not defended. Bishop back looks pretty passive. I'm gonna give it a shot. Maybe here. Still seems quite passive. Okay, yep, that makes sense. If you went here, probably bad news. What if here? I don't think that's quite working. Okay, what if I go here then? That's still an annoying move. Okay. Hope I didn't overextend. Doesn't really feel that way, but I could pivot, prevent that knight coming here. Then he gets out of this pin, and that's been really helpful the whole game. What if I go queen d2 instead? I think that makes more sense. Then maybe this bishop can pull one of these maneuvers because it's not doing a whole lot here at the moment. This is undefended now. Actually, not quite. No, still held with a knight. Okay, good. Then I just dropped a pawn for a second. Queen coming in here. Kind of seems interesting. He's got to be pretty careful. Kind of think he has to get his knight back in the game. Maybe this isn't so threatening, but it's a defensive move. I really didn't want this. Like he could insist on it a little bit. Place here, queen right back. Both getting down. I've got 4 minutes left. I know my timer isn't showing. Pretty foolish of me. He's thinking. He's got, yeah. He doesn't have too many options. I mean, rook over. We'll free his queen up now. Queen in. Interesting. What's the threat? Queen here? Am I scared of that? I don't really believe it. I think you just dropped your knight. Check. Here. I don't see it. Show me, I guess. Checkmate me. Am I losing? I wish this knight could move with check, because then this would be a lot more powerful. Right now the bishop's hanging, so queen here actually pins the knight. I just don't believe this attack at all. I don't see what he has against this. 2 pieces isn't going to be enough. This knight is close enough. My queen is defending g2. Just don't believe it. Okay, just thinking here. Knight's a little short on squares. What if here? Takes. I don't know. I think anything is probably fine. I have a bunch of moves that work. Ooh, could be good. His rook might be trapped. If he comes here, I think it is. Knight holds here. Oh, he can move it back, can he? Interesting. Oh, no, he can't. Yeah. Yeah, you can't move it. Big skewer. Check. Okay. Interesting. Out of the skewer. That's a good move. I think his rook's still trapped, though. No, it's not. Look at that. Ooh. That's pretty clean. Okay. What was I doing? King here? King here. Doesn't matter. Does it matter? Probably not. I mean, here it might be susceptible to a knight check eventually. Going here. I don't think I need to be afraid. Saving my bishop. Important that this is defended because this might be opening up. So this is defended twice. You know, if it opens up, yeah, like that. Okay. What about queen trade? Could I force the queens off? Seems likely. Takes. Let's do it. Pre-move. Getting some trades here. I feel like maybe this bishop got a little ambitious. I thought it was working out. If he doesn't allow the trade, yeah, he wants to trade on his terms, huh? Oh, that's really sneaky. Really sneaky. Okay. But what if I win this piece, or this pawn? And I skewer him again. Then he takes, I take, he takes. Kind of a waste, huh? Not very threatening. Okay, I should have brought the bishop back, huh? Just gonna have to move. Tempo on the knight. Where's he go? Straight back. Not sure I love how this wound up. Pin his bishop. Back. It's kind of an annoying pin. Okay, what do I do? Interesting. Oh, no, it's not a fork. Not a fork. We're good. I'm still controlling it. This piece is just pinned, so what do I got? Crap. Take. What if I kick his knight? king up. Time scramble now, I'm under a minute. It's going to stink to lose this in an endgame. I feel like I played that middle game pretty well. I should still have an edge here, if I can find it. Oh, sneaky. Trades favor me. Find the pawn. At least, you know, some justification. This, there we go. There's an idea. If I can get the time to play it. Bishop a2. Okay, I think I just go for this. Wow, he is in time, isn't he? Crazy, man. Okay. Let's double up. Still pinned. Ooh, yeah. Okay, trade. Grab the file, come in with a check. Winning this at least, I think. Okay. Rook is tied to the defense of the bishop, so if he tries to infiltrate, I'm not sure he can. This is a fork. We have tactical ideas here. This is still a fork. This is also winning a pawn with check. I think forking is good. Oh, he's interrupting the fork, isn't he? Okay. Oh, that's a good move, man. He's finding good moves. Here? Probably not. Might be best. King just up. Still can't infiltrate without giving material. He's done pretty well to make this tricky. This is following with check. If he does nothing, king up. I have here. Is he just gonna lose on time? Okay, another pawn. This bishop here just kind of killer. Wins his rook, finally. desperate. Let's just trade. I think I can take this at this point. This pawn should probably fall here. Am I scared of that? Ooh, this is tricky. Take my pawn. Okay, please resign. I think this is over. I don't want to play this out. This is right if he wants to. Alright, that was pretty good. I like that. I don't have time. He wants to rematch. Cool. That was a fun one. I think we played better than our last two. We had 2 losses in a row coming into today, so good to pick up a W. Alright, well that's going to be it for this video. I might do a review of the game later, but if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Sorry the screen was a bit janky. Yeah, that's all. Thanks.